You people. You're not a race. You are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You drag us from our homes. You rape our daughters, murder our sons. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us. Then you put the knife in our hand and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And then you pray to your God to silence our screams so that you can enjoy the happiness that we built for you with our blood. But it's not your fault. It's the only way you know how to be. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
Now this is the book of Sirach 38:4. It reads, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. And as we'll show you in this epistle, the Lord has provided everything that we need here to survive. Okay, in his absence, there's an abundance of benefits in these natural remedies. But as we know, much of what the Lord has provided has been tampered with, stripped of its health benefits, and replaced with drugs and injections, by genetically modifying the foods, by guess who, the #1 villain himself. The people who is controlling the earth right now that Job 9:24 says, their destiny is to destroy the Lord's garden. And the earth, okay, is crying out against him. And we're showing you week in and week out, okay, brothers, in this truth, the fruits of his ways. Okay, America is the hub of his witchcraft. And a leader or king is what his people are. But when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. But now that the wicked are in rule, the people are in mourning, and look at the people. Doped up. Everyone's hooked on drugs. And this fentanyl crisis is hitting you Edomites hard too. But there's no accountability because the rich are getting richer. Again with their enchantments. While the people suffer, the poor are staying poor. While them drugs is continuing to be pumped out. And this is what the modern day Tower of Babel, place of confusion, will look like. In the last days, rebellion. From Nimrod to Donald Trump, this is Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, be thou shalt be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail, he's not going to prevail. Because look at the results that we're presenting. The evidence of what it looks like when the biblical Edomite is in power. And you think the Lord doesn't see this? You think Yahweh, the Most High, and his Son, our King YASHAR'AL, is pleased by this? Right? This is why Idumea has to be judged. It's looking like the Thriller out here in some of these cities. And who's claiming responsibility for this?
You know who made it.
You can't blame the cartels from different countries to have such a strong influence on another country. they worry about the border crisis. Why can't you stop these drugs from coming in? To the point where people are crippled because your government is the pusher. An unjust justice system for you to go into, charge you for drugs while he supplies it. The crack epidemic in the 80s rocked our people. Some Israelite communities still haven't recovered to this day. Jake is selling dime bags and he would get 30 years in prison, and that's still happening to this day. Trumped up false charges, and who's gonna come say you Kim Kardashian? Right? Cough syrup, promethazine. Jake was hooked on these things while our people were sipping on scissors, dropping dead every day from heart attacks, slow heartbeats from these drugs. But more niggas could die who was pushing their little way. And then Trump partisans. See, this is just another corrupt operation. Just one of the multitude of his corrupt counsels and his scientific lab Babylon the Great. So who's the real dope dealer? This is Isaiah 47:13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Right, America is under the influence. Okay, it's under a spell of a shadow government controlled by wealthy elite aristocrats, technocrats, and corrupt sorcerers that call themselves politicians and bureaucrats. All in league to peddle drugs. Okay, pharmakia on the citizens. It's all witchcraft. And they make the laws, they control the laws, they employ the people who put them in these places. It's a psyop, a psychological manipulation played on you for them to diagnose you with something and then prescribe you with medications that you don't even need. Now you got people out here on the streets. You got Americans who are working 2 jobs, digging through trash cans and dumpsters to get food. I see it myself. Babylon's responsible for this. And they're getting trillions off of your despair. You got millions of false invoices for insurance claims. And after they get busted for fraud, again, this nigga bails them out. And with his media, he plays the victim. He plays the background while you blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics are the face of drugs. Drug dealers, gangs, SNAP and EBT. While Esau's the real gang leader, the real corporate thug, not Jeezy. Come on, wake up. It's called corporate welfare. Lobbyists, APAC, now Turning Point. Okay, Bill Gates, BlackRock, Larry Fink.
You know who made it.
You had a so-called doctor named Fauci hit the scene and put 200 million needles in you Americans. People dropping dead every day and he gets a party. Again, so I asked the question, who is the original dope man? It's Esau. This is Sirach 10:8 because of the righteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Yeah, the kingdom is translated. And now these devils are on top. But as Daniel 2:44 says, that the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. And that's what's coming. But for right now, we have to sit in this low place, watching Esau gain wealth and profit off people's misery and suffering. Esau stays in the rich house by keeping you in the sick house. Okay? AKA the hospital. They spread the disease and want you to go back to them for them to treat you. Okay, wealth gained by injuries, gotten by deceit. Okay, Sirach 10:9, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one selleth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his own vows. See, because it's a left-handed priesthood, he's a dead man walking. These are witches and warlocks that put on suits and ties and makeup and heels, but the inner cups, okay, are as dead man's bones. Because he's the original pusher. Right? Child support, taxes, he's an extortionist. Right? And what does the scripture say about an extortion? This is Psalms 109 and 11. Let the extortioner catch all that he had, and let the strangers spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any favor to his fatherless children. That's how the Lord feels about the so-called white man. Him being a tyrant, ruling over the people with his drugs. All of this is going on. America is the master chef in the kitchen, who cooks up in their laboratory, scientists that create and manufacture drugs to keep people hooked. The hospital kept up to keep you sedated, but never actually heal you, because it's against their religion. They're here to get rich, because the love of the money is the root of all evil. The so-called white man is evil, and his power and his wealth is that money to push his witchcraft. Right? This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. Okay, these are the last days that Esau gets to turn up. Right, he's heaped treasures by slanging drugs illegally legal. Okay, if that makes sense, if you pick up what I'm putting down. The Lord said that he's going to vomit it all up in the book of Job. Because look what he's doing. Look how it looks out here. This can't continue. Because we talking from politicians to presidents, working with cartels. You've all seen snowfall. Okay? Esau is a witch, and the world is hooked. And that's mainly 3 and 4, because the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mischief of witchcraft and celebrations through her whoredoms, families through her witchcrafts. You see that? If you've been around long enough, You remember the Just Say No movement. Okay, Dare with Nancy Reagan. But they were and still till this day, through the FDA to the CIA, the Bureau of Tobacco, Alcohol, and Firearms, all you government departments that investigate. You plant drugs on Jake and fill their pockets by placing you in their prisons by the drugs that they supply. You see how this system is ran? Alright, they created addictive drugs, opioids, Percocets, designer drugs, Schedule II narcotics.
You know who made it.
They slanging heroin legally. They buy off insiders in the FDA to approve their drugs, so the white man can put their names on schools, libraries, and hospitals, to be celebrated, but he's a damn devil, says Micah 5:12. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. They specialize in corruption. The crack era I mentioned earlier was cold-blooded. It targeted and crippled Israelite communities all over Babylon the Great. All those needles in the arms of our people, which led into the AIDS epidemic. We had to watch loved ones basically deteriorate in front of our eyes until they pined away and died, some of us. Esau is responsible for all this tragedy and trauma for centuries that we had to witness, the world had to witness. The Edomite, who you call white people, who defile all the foods, and now you have children as young as 2 or 3 catching cancer, thyroid diseases. You see that millions of bodies have been buried by this drug lord who profits off the misery and even death. This is Revelation 6:8, and I looked and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth.
You know who made it.
You hear that? Peace has been taken from this earth, replaced with hell on earth. And we're living in it. But what separates you from the drug dealer, the pusher, the devil himself, is we have the ability to tap into a power, a name to call on, a God to go to, the power of prayer for healing and protection.